You walk into a room full of people you've never met before, a high-stakes job interview, a first date that actually matters, a tense negotiation, a networking event where everyone seems to already know each other. Within the first 90 seconds, something magical happens. The other person starts leaning toward you. They begin smiling more. They open up faster than usual. They laugh at things that aren't even that funny. They start sharing personal stories they normally keep private. And you didn't say anything particularly clever. You didn't crack the perfect joke. You didn't drop impressive credentials. You just mirrored them. And their brain quietly decided, this person feels safe. This person feels familiar. This person feels like someone I can trust. That is not charm. That is not luck. That is mirroring psychology. And in 2026, it has become the single most powerful, most underused social superpower on the planet. Welcome to the deepest, most practical exploration you'll find on this topic. Why mirroring psychology is the ultimate social superpower in 2026. We're going long today. Over 3,500 words of real science, real psychology, real stories, real mistakes, and real techniques you can start using today. If you've ever felt invisible in conversations, ever struggled to build trust quickly, ever watched someone else click with people while you stayed on the outside, this is the video that changes that forever. Let's dive in. Part 1. What mirroring actually is and why most people get it wrong. Mirroring is not copying someone like a parrot. Mirroring is subtly reflecting their energy, posture, tone, rhythm, words, and emotional state in a way that feels completely natural. It is the opposite of performing. It is the art of disappearing into similarity. When done correctly, the other person never thinks, wow, he's copying me. They think, I feel understood. I feel comfortable. I feel like this person really gets me. The scientific foundation is mirror neurons, discovered in the early 1990s by Giacomo Rizzolatti's team in Italy. Mirror neurons fire both when you perform an action and when you observe someone else performing the same action. They are literally the brain's hardware for empathy, imitation, and social bonding. When you mirror someone, you activate their mirror neurons. When their mirror neurons fire, they experience a microdose of the same emotions they see in you. That creates a feedback loop of mutual understanding and safety. Studies since 1999, Chartrand and Barth, the Chameleon Effect, have shown that people who are being subtly mirrored like the other person significantly more, trust them faster, are more willing to cooperate, share more personal information, are more likely to say yes to requests. In 2026, this effect is even stronger than it was 20 years ago. Why? Because people are more socially starved, more digitally fatigued, more suspicious of inauthentic behavior, and more craving real human connection than ever before. The person who can create authentic feeling rapport in under 2 minutes has an unfair advantage in dating, job interviews, sales and negotiations, leadership, friendship formation, conflict resolution, teaching or coaching, public speaking. Basically, every domain where humans need to feel safe with another human quickly. Part 2. The 7 layers of mirroring, the full system. Most people think mirroring is just copy their body language. That's only layer 1. Real mastery happens when you layer all 7 levels. Layer 1. Posture and orientation. Are they leaning back, leaning forward, turned toward you or away, open or closed? Match within 5 to 10 seconds, but at 70% intensity. Layer 2. Breathing rhythm. Fast and shallow equals nervous or excited. Slow and deep equals calm or confident. When you subtly match breathing, emotional attunement skyrockets. 2017 Frontiers in Psychology study.
Layer 3. Microexpressions and facial echo. Smile when they smile. Show concern when they show concern. Raise eyebrows slightly when they do. Paul Ekman's work proves this creates emotional resonance in under 400 milliseconds. Layer 4. Gesture synchronization. Big hand movements match scale and rhythm. Still hands? Keep yours calm. University of Bologna research, gesture sync increases cooperation rates by about 40%. Layer 5, vocal mirroring, pace, volume, pitch, cadence. They speak fast and loud, gradually increase your energy. They speak slowly and softly, lower your volume and pace. Harvard studies vocal matching increases persuasion by 20 to 30%. Layer 6, linguistic mirroring, words, phrases, metaphors. They say, "That's crazy." You say, "Yeah, it's wild." They use corporate jargon, echo key terms. They speak emotionally, use emotional vocabulary back. Stanford 2010, linguistic mirroring increases agreement by 20 to 35%. Layer 7, energy and emotional state matching. High energy excitement, bring fire. Quiet reflection, bring presence. This is the umbrella layer. Everything else serves it. When you hit 5 to 7 layers at once, authentically, the effect is almost unfair. People start opening up. They start volunteering information. They start asking you questions. They start laughing more easily. They start saying, "I feel like I've known you forever." That is not charm. That is neuroscience. Part 3, why 2026 makes mirroring more powerful than ever. Let's be brutally honest about the world right now. In 2026, average daily screen time is still rising. Real face-to-face conversations per week are still declining for most people. Trust in institutions, brands, media, and even friends is at historic lows. Loneliness and social anxiety are epidemic-level problems. Dating apps have created a paradox: more options, less real connection. Remote and hybrid work has reduced spontaneous human synchronization. AI chatbots give perfect answers but zero emotional resonance. All of this creates a massive hunger for authentic human rapport. When someone finally experiences a real moment of "someone sees me, someone gets me, someone feels safe," it hits harder than it did in 2015 or even 2020. Mirroring is no longer just a nice skill. It is one of the few remaining ways to create chemical human connection in a world that is increasingly synthetic. Part 4, real-life proof, stories and evidence. Let's make this concrete. Story 1, the FBI hostage negotiator. Chris Voss, former lead international kidnapping negotiator, used deliberate mirroring to de-escalate crises. He would repeat the last 1 to 3 words someone said in a questioning tone. Result, the other person would keep talking, reveal more, calm down. This technique alone saved lives. Story 2, the shy developer who got 3 job offers in 1 month. A client of mine, software engineer, extreme introvert, practiced only 2 layers, posture and vocal pace in interviews. Interviewers consistently said, "You're so easy to talk to." He received 3 offers, chose the highest paying one. Story 3, the first date that turned into a 2-year relationship. A woman mirrored her date's energy level, breathing pattern, and used several of his favorite phrases back, like "that's so true" or "exactly." He later told her, "I felt like I could tell you anything from the first 10 minutes. These are not exceptions. They are what happens when mirroring is used with intention and authenticity. Part 5, how to practice without feeling fake, step-by-step progression plan. You don't become world-class overnight. Here's a realistic 30-day progression. Week 1, observation only. Go to cafes, parks, meetings. Watch couples, friends, colleagues. Count how many mirroring behaviors you see naturally. Write them down. Week 2, 1-layer mirroring. Choose only posture or only vocal pace. Use it in every interaction. Note what happens. Week 3, 2-layer combinations. Posture plus breathing, or vocal pace plus keywords. Add 1 more layer each day. Week 4, 3 to 5 layers. Start layering naturally. Record yourself in casual calls, with permission, and review. Daily micro-habit. Every day, pick 1 person and consciously mirror 1 thing for at least 2 minutes. Write down what happened afterward. After 30 days, most people report,
"Conversations flow 2 to 3 times easier. People open up faster. More invitations, collaborations, dates, opportunities." Part 6, the dark side and ethical boundaries. Mirroring is powerful, and like any powerful tool, it can be misused. Red lines. Do not use it to manipulate or deceive. Do not mirror someone you intend to harm or exploit. Do not keep mirroring someone who is clearly uncomfortable. Do not use it to create false intimacy for sexual or financial gain. The ethical frame is simple. Use mirroring to create genuine connection and to help both people feel seen and understood. If your intention is pure, the technique amplifies authenticity. If your intention is manipulative, it eventually backfires. People sense inauthenticity faster in 2026 than ever. Part 7. Final summary and your challenge. Mirroring psychology is not a trick. It is the fastest, most scientifically reliable way to create felt safety and emotional resonance between two human beings. In 2026, when real connection is rare and valuable, the person who can create authentic rapport quickly becomes magnetic. The 5 secrets, again, simple version: match posture and orientation, sync breathing rhythm, echo facial expressions and micro-expressions, mirror vocal pace, volume, and tone, reflect words, phrases, energy, and emotion. But the real superpower is not the techniques, it's the intention behind them. I want to understand you. I want you to feel safe. I want this moment to be real. That's what people remember, not the perfect posture, not the matched breathing, the feeling that someone truly saw them. Your challenge today: pick one layer. Use it consciously in your very next conversation. Then come back here and write in the comments, layer I used, blank, what happened? Because when you see how fast it works, you'll realize this isn't just a skill, it's a superpower. Thanks for going deep with me today. If this hit you, like, share, subscribe, and drop your layer and result below. Let's see how many conversations we can transform together in 2026. See you in the next one. Pick one layer: posture, breathing, facial, gesture, voice, words, or energy. Use it consciously in your very next conversation. Then come back here and tell me, which layer did you choose? Who did you use it with? What changed in 3 minutes or less? Because once you feel the shift once, you'll never want to talk like a normal person again. Mirroring isn't a technique, it's weaponized empathy. And in 2026, empathy is the rarest currency of all. So go steal it back. Thanks for watching till the end. If this hit a fire, smash like, drop your layer in the comments, and subscribe if you want more unfair advantages in this insane new world. Let's become impossible to ignore together.